Geoff Keighley, who hosts the Game Awards, he has a YouTube series called Summer Games Fest, and this week he went hands-on with the PlayStation 5 Dualsense controller. And he also had PlayStation Worldwide Marketing head Eric Lempel on his show, and they talked about PlayStation 5 pre-orders. So let's have a listen to what they said about that.
We saw even this week there were rumors that pre-orders were happening, and the Twitter lit up. I don't know where these rumors start, but I have to ask you, like, are you about to press the button now for pre-orders? Like, when can we expect to get our PS5?
No, definitely not now. We don't know what happened there. We had nothing to do with it. I got a message from someone saying people are lining up at stores, and we had no idea why. So I think it's safe to say, for all of your viewers, we'll let you know when pre-order will happen. We will let you know. It's not going to happen with a minute's notice. We're going to, at some point, let you know when you can pre-order a PlayStation 5. So please don't feel like you have to go run out and line up anywhere until you receive official notice on how that'll work. So I don't know how that happened. Don't know who did it. Wasn't us though.
We saw.
Okay, so basically last week we reported that Amazon Australia and a lot of other online retailers, they put up their pages for the PlayStation 5 console and the games and the accessories. And Geoff was asking Eric what was happening with that, because it looked like there were rumors going around that pre-orders were starting soon. And it looks like it was kind of a misunderstanding really between the online retailer and the public, and it wasn't Sony's intention to let online retailers put up pages for that to be taken as pre-orders. And that makes a lot of sense because we don't even know the price at the moment. So normally they would have some sort of show, or there would be some sort of announcement to reveal the price, let that sink in. And maybe even at the start, normally they would have some rumors to get a feel of people, if whether they like the price or not. And the way that Eric Lempel said, no, definitely not, kind of tells me that Sony's not just going to stealthily drop the PS5 price and pre-orders and leave the online retailers to handle it. They're going to have some sort of announcement beforehand and allow maybe a couple of weeks before people can get their pre-orders in. And I would probably assume that they're probably going to go down the more Apple route and make sure that they got everything ready for the big price announcement, and then they're going to do it like within maybe 1 to 2 months, and that should be enough time for online retailers to organize themselves. It's not going to be a stock issue, because I think every online retailer is just going to grab as many hardware consoles as they can, and no matter what, they're probably all going to sell out of the first run anyways. So I think if you want a PS5, you definitely need to pre-order, but they will give you plenty of advance notice. Now, Geoff Keighley also had a look at the hands-on of the PlayStation 5 DualSense control. So there it is right there. He's holding both of them. So you can see that the PlayStation 5 DualSense is a little bit larger, and he also notes that it's a little bit heavier as well. He doesn't say it's uncomfortable, he just says there's more heft and there's more weight to it, and in general he thinks it feels better in the hand, which of course he'll say that, right? But you can see there the color scheme, the white and black. I don't really like that color scheme that much. I think they probably should have just gone with an all black, just keep it simple. But obviously they wanted to change it up and get more people talking about next gen console in any way that they can. Now, the couple of features that he did talk about on the new features for the DualSense control this time around was that, one, there is haptic feedback in the controller, particularly when you press the triggers. So what he explained that, and what he meant by that was the developers, they can program in a specific amount of tension in the triggers. So there'll be things that, like, if they want you to feel something heavier or needs more weight to push down, then they will program it so it's harder to push the trigger down. And they will also, for light things, they may make it very easy to push the trigger. And also they talked about the speaker on the controller. There's a speaker on there now, and he talks a little bit about that, and he can, I guess, hear a lot of sound effects as he's playing the game. Now, one more thing that he did say was that I believe the Astrobots game, Playroom Astrobots, is a free game that is included with every PlayStation 5 and is pre-installed on the system. And then it's kind of like what the PlayStation 4 had. They had a demo of some sorts as well with that. And people were making chat shows and things, I recall, with the PlayStation 4 one. Now it's the Playroom Astrobots game on the PlayStation 5. And basically it's a game where you can see all of the new features of the Dualsense controller. So in his YouTube video, he runs through a part of the demo of Astrobots, so you can go and check that out for yourself. And then he has an interview with Eric Lempel, the Worldwide PlayStation Marketing Leader. So that's it for the PlayStation 5 news this week. So with the pre-orders, they will give you plenty of advance notice, so make sure to keep up to date. Follow this channel, and we'll let you know as soon as the pre-orders are available, and subscribe to the channel.